better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
You should now have found a black cable. Please do not pull it out. If you have already done so, please do not plug it back in.
Look at this.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
I know, it's my dream.
I have goosebumps everywhere. This is out of this world.
What a birthday. I know.
I went from this. I went from this to this. It's not just about changing, because when God is in your life.
Crocheters, post a video of yourself crocheting in real time. Don't speed it up and don't use any special effects. Let's show the world how amazing our craft is and why we love it so much.
This is a service to Pleasure Street, stopping all stations via the City Loop.
And remember, with a little rusties and an insane amount of luck, you too can look like me. Ka-chow.
Stab it. Strangle it. Scoop out its guts. Throw it off a cliff.
If I could turn back the clock and make sure the light defeated the dark, I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. I'd climb every
5 crochet ideas. Back to school. 1. Water holder. 2. Calculator case. 3. Cute keychain. 4. Scrunchies. 5. Silly hair clip.
This has got to be one of the easiest crochet bags you will ever make. You just need 3 granny squares, any size that you like, depending on the size of the bag that you want. I just use classic granny squares here, and then you can join them using literally any stitch that you like. I prefer to use the single crochet using the back loops of the 2 squares. It gives it a nice raised texture and beautiful stitch definition, but it's totally up to you how you do it. Repeat that along all of your seams, and this is the end result. I have some fabric peeking out because I'm still working on my liner here, but what do you think? You gonna make one?
Wait for it. Wait.
Oh my God!
I put on my Instagram that we need more yarn for crochet club.
Our school was broke.
So I created an Amazon wish list and I put the link on my Instagram. And people kindly bought yarn, which is so lovely. Did they put any notes in there? It's a very good question you've asked me. Let me have a look. It says enjoy. Oh, this is from my husband. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh.
Thank you, Mrs. Instagram friends.
Ciao a tutti, oggi scuola uncinetto per principianti. Vi insegnerò a fare le catenelle. Le catenelle nella maggior parte dei casi si utilizzano per iniziare il lavoro. Prendete il filo e mettetelo attorno alle dita incrociandolo sul davanti, in questo modo. Poi prendete l'uncinetto e lo fate passare attraverso la prima asolina. Agganciate il filo che arriva dal gomitolo e fatelo passare attraverso l'asola. Tenete fermo il filo sull'uncinetto e tirate il filo sotto. Ecco qui, il nodo iniziale è fatto. Ora facciamo le catenelle. Caricate il filo sull'uncinetto e fatelo passare attraverso l'asolina, in questo modo. Ricordatevi di tenere con l'indice della mano destra fermo il filo sull'uncinetto, di modo che non scappi. Caricate il filo e lo fate passare attraverso l'asola. In questo modo. Con la mano sinistra tenete teso il filo che arriva dal gomitolo e con 2 dita tenete fermo il lavoro che si creerà sotto l'uncinetto. Con la mano destra, oltre a tenere l'uncinetto, tenete sempre fermo il filo, la catenella che rimane sopra l'uncinetto, di modo che non scappi. Ora ripetete questo passaggio per il numero di catenelle che vi occorre per il lavoro. Spero che vi sia stato utile e nei prossimi video vi farò vedere gli altri punti basilari. Ciao a tutti, alla prossima!
Guys, let's finish crocheting my first top for Cool Girl Summer. So this is my last day of working on the crochet glitter top by Beau Crochets, and I just love how it came out. In total, I did 28 rows for the top, and then for the top straps, I did 35 rows, and then for the back straps, I did 26 rows. For those lower back straps, I started them off thicker, like 7 double crochets wide, and then I tapered them off to like 5 at the end, so it would be a little bit thinner at the end. This is how it fits with a long sleeve shirt underneath, and bam, there's the final project. It's definitely a Cool Girl Summer approved, and I can't wait to wear it. Thanks for watching, bye!
So all you need is this, and this. Use this, and this too. Don't forget this stuff. Throw in this, and use just a splash of this. And you get that.
Can you believe this is crochet? Okay, so you guys had a bunch of questions about how I made my pom-pom yarn blanket, so this is how you crochet with pom-pom yarn. Firstly, it's really easy. It's literally just single crochet and chain stitches. I tried to make it as beginner-friendly as I could, and the pattern is my bio if you want it. I've wanted to use this yarn for so long, but I couldn't work out how to because there are literally no crochet tutorials. They're all for knitting this yarn, and I think that's for a reason. It's really difficult to use this yarn by itself, so I combined it with a regular yarn, and you can see here. It's pom-poms on the front and single crochet on the back, and it gives this lovely multi-textured blanket. A bunch of people wanted to see the back. I personally really like the relief of the soft, flat crochet on the back, and it looks so cute, like a little rainbow. Like I said, it's literally just single crochet and chains. The key to this was working out maths of the hook size, the amount of stitches, etc., to make the pom-poms so perfectly spaced to make it look all even. And I've done all the work for you in the pattern. But I think it's probably the coziest, squashiest blanket I've ever made. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to immediately make another one. Someone in the last video mentioned doing one in yellow, so it looked like corn, and that is absolutely a genius idea. So I think I'm going to do that one next. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Otherwise, thank you, bye!
If you want to learn how to crochet but you're feeling overwhelmed, let me break down the basics for you. Starting off first with the slip knot and the chain. First, let's make a slip knot. You're going to take the end of your yarn and flip it over to create a loop. Then flip the loop over the working yarn and pull through to create the slip knot. And then tighten it on your hook by pulling on the two ends. Now, before we start stitching, you want to make sure that you're holding your yarn properly because the tension in your yarn is really important for consistency. To create a chain, you're going to wrap your hook behind the yarn and then pull a loop through the hole that your hook is sitting in. And then you want to repeat that and create as many chains as you want depending on the length of your piece. Once you're done with the chains, it's time to move into the single crochet. So we're going to create our first single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Now in this row only, we are going to put the hook through only the top loop of the chain. Then yarn over by wrapping your hook behind the yarn and pulling through a loop so that you now have two loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through both of the loops on the hook. And then that creates one single crochet. And you're going to want to continue that throughout the rest of the row. Once you're done with the row, you're going to turn the piece to the other side. And then before we start the new row, we're going to chain one by pulling through a loop. And you'll always turn and chain one before the start of each row. So now that our foundation has been built, we can easily see the V's of each stitch. And now for every stitch onwards, you're going to put your hook underneath each V. And just like before, you're going to create single crochet stitches by first pulling a loop onto your hook and then pulling another loop through both. And that's kind of it. You get to repeat that for as long as you want or until your pattern tells you to stop. Please leave any questions in the comments. If you want to learn how to crochet, these are some of the basic stitches that you need to know. Starting off first with the slip stitch. First, you insert your hook into the stitch. Then you're going to yarn over and pull that loop through the stitch and the loop that's already on the hook. Next, for single crochet, you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then you're going to yarn over once more and pull that loop through both of the loops that are already on the hook. For half double crochet, you're going to yarn over first and then insert the hook into the next stitch. Then you're going to yarn over again and pull it through the stitch. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, and then you're going to want to yarn over again and pull that loop through all 3 loops on your hook. Then for double crochet, you're starting off the same way by yarning over before going into the stitch. Then once your hook is in the stitch, you're going to yarn over again and pull up a loop. So you'll have 3 loops on your hook. Then we're yarning over again and pulling that loop through the first 2 loops that are on the hook. Yarning over one last time and pulling that loop through the remaining 2 loops that are on the hook. For treble crochet, we're going to yarn over twice before going into the next stitch. Once you insert your hook into the stitch, you're going to pull up a loop, You'll have 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through the next 2 loops, and then yarn over one more time and pull through the remaining 2 loops. And those are some of the basic crochet stitches.
Nuevo truco a crochet. Mira el resultado final y te encantará. Te espero dentro de mi curso Entre Ahora, ya que es este próximo domingo la clase de crochet.
Baby, I'm yours, and I'll
Things to crochet in less than 10 minutes. Start with a magic ring. Chain 1. Then make 3 treble crochet into the magic ring. One more. Now make 3 double crochet. Another treble. Chain 1. Now make the other half of the heart. 3 double crochet. Three more treble. Chain 2. Slip stitch into the magic ring. Close the magic ring. Cut the yarn and you're done. Here is the written pattern.
Here's how to make the shorts you'll wear all summer. To start the waistband, you're just going to chain 10, leaving enough of a tail to weave in later. Now do a single crochet into the back loop. So you're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Once you're to the end, you're going to chain 1, turn your work over, and then just keep doing these single crochets into the back loops only. Keep going like this until the waistband fits comfortably around your waist. Match up the two ends, making sure you don't twist the waistband, and single crochet them together for a seamless join. Just going under both stitches at the same time, yarn over, and pull through. Now that you have your finished waistband, we're going to turn this into a channel for some elastic. Right at the seam, create another slip knot and place it on your needle, and then pull it through. And now chain 2. Match up the edges and do half double crochets to join them. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, so you have 3 loops, then pull through. Keep going like this all the way around and stop about 15 stitches from the end so you can feed the elastic through. I think using a big safety pin is the easiest. I'm using elastic that's 1/2 inch wide. You can go wider or thinner, just make sure it fits through your channel. Now just sew the ends together, making sure it feels really secure. Next, stuff in any tails from creating the waistband and finish half double crocheting to the end. I like adding elastic because it prevents the shorts from getting saggy over time. Do a slip stitch to finish the row and chain 2. You can do half double crochets all the way around, working in the back loops only. Come back tomorrow for part 2.